Hello, I'm Darren the Magic Ghostbuster, and in this video I'm taking a look at the 12-inch figure line by Matty Collector. This is a follow-up to my video on their 6-inch line. If you've not seen that, please go and check it out. So the 12-inch line started in September 2009 with the race stance figure. And as you can see, this is a really cool figure. This was the first time we got 12-inch Ghostbusters figures. Since then, we've not really had many more either. We've had the Blitzway figures, and then we've had the really cheap Hasbro figures they released to coincide with Ghostbusters Afterlife. I've seen some people in later years compare these to the Blitzway, saying these are nowhere near as good. But the Blitzways are very, very expensive high-end figures. It's like comparing a Ferrari to a Fiesta, a very unfair comparison. I think for the money these are great. So if we look at the figure itself first, you can see cloth outfit there, very cool, very nice detailed proton pack. All the bits on the suit, you've got the belt gizmo there. He's holding his Neutrona wand. Not a bad likeness on Ray, I don't think. Could have been better. I don't think Matty Collector ever really nailed his likeness perfect, unfortunately. If we look at the packaging, really love the packaging. You've got these like ghosts around it, the Ghostbusters logo there. It's made of like a hard plastic, which is nice, so you know you're not going to get horrible little dings in the cardboard. And I really love this cardboard trap in the bottom of the box there. I think is really cool. If we turn the box around to this side, you'll see an image of the Terror Dog. When you've got all four figures, you will put these together to make up a picture. And then this side, you have a personnel file, just like the 6-inch figures did. So all the information on the character inside the box. So it says race stance, profession, doctor of parapsychology, and loads of other information there. And then one other thing, where it says stance there, that is like a locker. So you can pull that out. Here is his locker, and that has different accessories. So Ray comes with a ghost trap, the ecto goggles, a walkie-talkie, and alternate hands, so you can display him with or without gloves. So very cool figure. I really like it. Next up, we have Egon Spengler, who come a few months later. And here he is. Now, packaging-wise, pretty much the same sort of thing. You can see another addition to the picture on the side, and then the back has the personnel file. So very, very cool. Let's take a quick look at the locker. So that comes out. And his accessories here, ghost trap, walkie-talkie, and hands. So not quite as much as Ray there. Although saying that, his other accessory, the PK meter, is in his hand, so maybe that's why it's not in the locker. But taking a look at the figure, the actual figure itself is the same pretty much, other than the name tag on the jumpsuit. Jumpsuits are the same, details on the belt, proton pack. Obviously the head sculpt is completely different because it's a different character, and he is holding his PK meter, which is very, very cool. And yeah, I think that's a pretty good likeness of Egon there. Yeah, again, I think this is a great figure. Very, very happy with it. So, yeah, there you go. And then, a few months after that, we got the third figure, which was Peter Venkman. And, again, packaging-wise, pretty much the same. Here's the side of the box. This time you can see Gozer. And then there's the personnel file with all the information on Peter there. And then let's take a look inside his locker. Let's see what accessories Peter comes with. And he comes with his ghost trap. Different pairs of hands this time, so he's got more hands. And he also has the folded up gloves that you can hang from his belt, which was a cool thing. So if you want him ungloved, you can hang those gloves off his belt. Now the figure itself, there was a slight packaging problem with these ones. I remember back in the day, people writing on forums that they rectified. You can see his head's a little squished there. I mean, it didn't look quite as good as it did in the promo pictures. And that's the packaging, basically squished the head up a bit, so it's quite narrow. So what people were doing back then was heating it up and squishing it down a little bit just to make the face wider and look right. Because unfortunately, yeah, it's just one of those things, a bit annoying. Easily rectifiable, but obviously if you're a minting box collector, you can't do that. But yeah, there's the Peter Venkman. He's got his walkie-talkie in his hand there, radioing for help. So yeah, very cool. Now let's look at the final figure, and that is Winston Zedmore. And here is Winston, and again, packaging very much the same. Got Pterodog on the side there. Personnel file, all the information you need on Mr. Zedmore. And then if we take a look at the locker, you can see he comes with some very cool stuff. So you have his ungloved hands, walkie-talkie, some of the blueprints to Dana's apartment, the newspaper where he saw the advert for the job, and the ghost trap. So very cool accessories there with Winston. As you can see in the packaging, he's displayed. He's got his neutrino wand in his hand there, and yeah, other than that, again, the costume is pretty much identical, other than it's saying Zedmore on the patch. But a very good likeness of Ernie Hudson there, I think. That is definitely Winston. I think they've done a good job. I think that might be my favourite likeness of the 4 figures. So yeah, very, very cool. Now I noticed my ghost trap, cardboard ghost trap on the Winston figure is not open as much. I don't know if that is just it's fell over time or if that was a part of the plan. I have no idea. But yeah, very cool figure of Winston. So that is the 4 original release 12-inch figures by Mattel, and like I said, you can put them together and you make up this really cool picture using the sides of the box. Very cool. I loved these figures back in the day when I first got them, and I still love them. Like I said, a lot of people have compared them to Blitzway. Obviously, the Blitzways are better, but they're a lot more money. So, like I said, I think it's a very unfair comparison. But anyway, moving on. They weren't the only Ghostbusters 12-inch figures Mattel did. Later on, I believe it was late 2011, they released these 2-packs. And here is the first 2-pack here, based on Ghostbusters 2. And I thought these were good, but a lot of people complained, and myself included, that they done alternate coloured jumpsuits. So you have the charcoal grey jumpsuit here and the khaki jumpsuit here. Clearly a thing by Matty Collector to try and basically make everyone buy 2 of each pack so you can alternate the suits, which I think was very sneaky of them, and basically just says a lot about their business practices. I mean, I'm not going to go into Mattel and how poorly they were run. I went over that in the 6-inch video. But yeah, another bad decision on their part. But the figures themselves, very similar to the previous 12-inch figures, but obviously the main difference being the Ray here in his charcoal grey suit, and comes with the slime blower instead of the proton pack. So very, very cool. And then you also have the accessory tray, which is in the bottom here, very stiff. Let's get that out. And you do get some cool accessories with this. So you have a proton stream, which is very cool, and then you get the Ghostbusters thermal mug, you get the Geiger meter, PK meter, exo goggles, just lots of different accessories there. So very, very cool, and it was really cool to get a proton stream. And again, I think you only get one, so they obviously want you to buy more than one set to try and get a set of 4 proton streams. I think it wouldn't have hurt to have included a slime blower stream, considering, you know, this set come with the slime blower. But there you go. But again, figures I think are really good, and if we turn the box around, it has the artwork from the painting at the end, and it looks like they're hanging in a gallery to give you information on the figures. So very, very cool. And I do like the packaging where you have the Ghostbusters 2 logo here that's going to connect to the Ghostbusters 2 logo on the second set, and then of course you've got the Scoleri brothers at the front. But let's take a look at the second set, which is of course Peter Venkman and Winston Zedmore. And again, you had the same issue with the jumpsuits. Again, Matty Collector trying to shaft us into buying 2 of each of these. But again, Peter Venkman, pretty much the same. Of course, the only difference I forgot to mention was that the khaki jumpsuits have the Ghostbusters 2 logo on the arm. So they are slightly different to the previous ones. Winston in his charcoal jumpsuit, slime blower. And that's a different head sculpt of Winston. It's nice to see they did his Ghostbusters 2 face, because he does look so different in Ghostbusters 2, which is very, very cool. So, let's take a look at the back, and again you have that same artwork style to show you the 2 characters within. So very, very cool set. Like I said, I think the main issue really is they should have all just been in the charcoal grey suits, I think. But can't do much about it now, can we? But let's pull out the accessory tray. This is very well stuck in there. Let's see what accessories they came with. And again, you get the proton stream, and you get ghost trap, the cud meter, toaster, record player to go with the or CD player, whatever you call it, and the hat. So again, very, very cool. Very cool accessories there. So that is the Ghostbusters 2 12-inch figures. So that's a look at the 12-inch figures by Matty Collector. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think of these figures. Are these completely new to you? Maybe you were buying them back in the day like myself. I'd love to hear. But anyway, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. And as always, keep on busting.